Sheffield Wednesday has been warned they could end up with a raft of AI signings under their new controversial takeover. James Board, owner of Scottish Championship side Dunfermline, is one of 3 members of a consortium selected as the preferred bidder for the crisis-hit club. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Sheffield Wednesday are hoping for a major change in fortunesCredit. Getty. But there have been some red flags over their likely new ownerCredit. Getty. He previously worked in a consultancy role with Wednesday's main rival Sheffield United. And Sheffield Star reporter Alan Biggs claims he was instrumental in a number of ill-fated decisions such as sacking Chris Wilder, hiring Ruben Selles and bringing in a raft of AI signings. Biggs also cited a large number of knowledgeable people within football, who say he knows nothing. Board himself is a former professional poker player and won millions on the pro circuit. Read more football news. He has yet to comment on the approach to transfers or the coaching staff that he will take should his takeover be completed. But in a statement issued by his analytics firm, Short Circuit Science, he did name the other members of the consortium looking to buy the club. It read, "The consortium is a privately funded group of investors led by James Board and Felix Romer. The consortium focuses on long-term, responsible investment supported solely by its own capital, with an emphasis on stable governance, operational discipline and data-informed decision-making." Most read in Championship. Sun Vegas welcome offer. Get £50 bonus when you join. It brings together complementary expertise across technology, analytics and high-growth ventures to support sustainable performance in the organizations with which it engages. The consortium supports a long-term sustainable ownership of this historic club and is committed to preserving and enhancing its legacy. It aims to strengthen Sheffield Wednesday to enable the club to regain its position at the pinnacle of the game. It was later revealed that Jordanian royal family member Al Sharif Faisal bin Jamil will also be involved in the takeover consortium. There have been a number of prominent professional gamblers who have enjoyed great success in charge of English football clubs. If Board can help Wednesday replicate the success of Brighton under Tony Bloom, a poker pro himself, or Brentford under Matthew Benham, then the concerns raised by those left worried by his spell at Bramall Lane are likely to prove unfounded. Transfer News Live. Follow all the latest from the January window. The Owls have been in administration since October, but at the end of last year administrators announced a deal had been reached with potential new owners. A club statement on Christmas Eve over potential new ownership read, "Sheffield Wednesday can confirm that the administrators, Begbie's trainer, intend to grant preferred bidder status to a consortium following the conclusion of the initial bidding process. We recognize that any change of ownership is unsettling, and that supporters will have questions. That is entirely understandable, particularly given the recent history of the club. The decision to move forward with a preferred bidder has been taken following extensive financial, legal and forensic due diligence, supported by specialist advisors. That work has progressed significantly since early stages of the process and has included a detailed assessment of funding sources, ownership structure and governance. It is important to be clear on the process from this point. Granting preferred bidder status does not mean a change of ownership is complete. Any proposed acquisition remains fully subject to the agreement of appropriate legal documentation and EFL approval, including the owners and directors test. The administrators will not complete a sale unless and until those requirements are satisfied. The EFL has advised the administrators that this review will be thorough and will not have a set timescale. That is appropriate and expected, and we fully support that process. It's been a tough campaign on the park for Wednesday and their fans, with the club rooted to the bottom of the championship. They sit on -7 points after 25 games due to being hit with points penalties. The club have managed just one league win all season to date, with 16 defeats in that run. The FA Cup returns this weekend and the club will hope it can bring much-needed cheer on the park. Recommended stories: high-flying Premier League outfit Brentford make the trip to Wednesday in the third round. The competition is often lauded for its magic, and the crisis-hit Championship club would love nothing more than a piece of that on Saturday afternoon.